Many of the chatter aroused by Chimamanda's latest book, Americanah, seems to be preoccupied by discussions about African hair, what it means and how she has used it in the long-awaited publication. The book tells the story of love across 3 continents. 2 young teenagers who fall in love are separated by events and reunited after 13 years of challenges and difficult choices in the countries they call home. Chimamanda admits that the book does talk about hair, but it also explores race in a different way.
I use the vehicle of a novel to talk about hair, but it's not about hair in that sense. Race, in some ways, it's much more about race than it is about hair. And race because I'm interested, and also because I wanted to write the kind of novel about race that I wanted to read. I think a lot of contemporary fiction that deals with race is very watery, very unfocused. Everybody has to be ambivalent. Everything has to be ambiguous and grey. And I wanted to do something a lot more pointed and honest.
Chimamanda recently launched Americanah in her native country and gave a reading to over 100 guests who listened raptly to a powerful delivery of poetic descriptions given by the author. The week-long Lagos book tour had Chimamanda address questions from eager fans across the state, curious about controversial issues highlighted in the book.
We're still looking for validation across the Atlantic. The idea somehow that a person like me would speak Igbo properly is surprising. I think that's very telling. I think it's sad. Right? There are a number of things. I think our education system isn't producing citizens. If I had my way, I would change the curriculum and I would have young people learn a lot more civics and a lot more social studies. Because I think we need to teach people how to be citizens. We need to teach them, you need to teach pride. It's not just maths and English. You need to teach pride. We need to teach, just teach people how to be citizens of a nation. And of course also there's a question of if people feel that there are opportunities for them, then they're less likely to think about leaving. It's not, I think there are lots of people who want to leave, not because they necessarily don't want to live in Nigeria, but because they think that leaving means having more opportunities. And I guess we have a government that's not very keen on providing opportunities for its people.
The writer's previous novels, Purple Hibiscus, won the Commonwealth Writers' Prize and the Houston Wright Legacy Award in 2005 and 2004, and Half of a Yellow Sun won the Orange Prize in 2007. Her work has been translated into 30 languages and has appeared in various publications. Since the release of Americanah last month in the UK, thousands of copies have been sold worldwide, with the numbers climbing.
For us Nigerians, every Chimamanda book is an event unto itself. So we have been anticipating the release of this book because since Chimamanda made her grand entry, in a manner of speaking, into our literature, she took a spot that is very special and made that spot hers.
Asked about the hair conversation that has dominated reviews and social media discourse around Americanah, Chimamanda challenges black women to follow in her steps. Chimamanda was born in Nigeria, leaving at 19 to further her studies in the United States, but now shuttles between home and abroad.